Simple ideas are often the best, and every now and again something comes along that makes you think, why has no one thought of that before? Well, enter this clever gadget called the SUV Doorstep. Let's take a look. Hi there, I'm Paul FP and thanks for joining me for another Switched On Network video. If it's your first time here, this channel covers things like technology and the internet, photography and videography, and gadget reviews like this one. So if that's the sort of thing you're into, please click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss any of our great new videos as soon as they come out. Now, a little while ago, I got an email from an Australian company called SUV Doorstep asking if I'd like to take a look at this. And as soon as I opened the email, it was one of those, oh, that's a good idea type moments, so I knew I had to say yes. So what is it? Let's see if you can guess. Well, if you ever have to reach high up onto your car's roof, either to put a bike up there or to use a roof rack or roof box, you probably have struggled like me to reach the far side of your roof. That might not be a huge issue for cars with less tall roofs like hatchbacks and estates, but if you've got a big SUV or a people carrier like this, it can be a real pain. Now, this device is as simple as it is clever. It's literally just a step. It hooks like this onto the latch of your door, and with it in place, it's really easy to climb up and reach right over to the far side of your roof. Excellent. It feels completely sturdy and secure, and it's got a non-slip surface as well, so you're not going anywhere on it. And it's really helpful for things like lifting your suitcases up into the boot. There we are. Right over to the far end, no problem. Once you're done loading your boot, you literally just unhook it from your door latch there. Make sure you don't forget to unhook it and slam the door closed, of course. And then you pop it in the velvet pouch in the glove box or in the side of your door for next time you need to use it. Another plus, and they seem to have thought of everything it seems, is that on the end here you've got this little hammer point. And that's useful for if you're in an emergency and you need to smash the windows on your car. Because obviously you'll have this with you all the time, so that could literally be a lifesaver. It's made from aircraft grade aluminium apparently, and that means it's really strong as well as being really light. And the little rubber stopper on the end here is handy to stop it scratching your paintwork at the point where it contacts. Although on this one they've sent me, it does fall off quite easily, so I might stick that on mine with some araldite. The velvet pouch is also a nice touch, so you can pop it in here when it's in your glove box, and that will stop it obviously scratching and damaging other things that you've got in there. Nice little package. Now, I must confess that even though my first impression when I saw this was, wow, that's a really good idea, my immediate second thought was, ooh, I'm not quite sure if I'm happy putting that much weight through the latch on my car. So I asked them, and the device itself is rated to 230 kilograms, so that's well over twice my weight. And the latch on your car, that's actually rated for at least 900 kilograms horizontally and 1,100 kilograms vertically. So in answer to my question, yes, it's absolutely fine to put that much weight on the latch on your car door. The actual SUV Doorstep would break long before any damage was actually done to the latch on your car. You could probably put a whole rugby team on that thing. Now, I just want to show you very quickly the latches on the back doors of my car, because I thought I'd found a fatal flaw with the SUV Doorstep, although it wouldn't actually be with the Doorstep, it would be with compatibility with cars. And that's that on the back doors of my car, the latches aren't actually at right angles to the ground, they're at sort of almost a 45-degree angle. So whilst I was waiting for this to arrive in the post after they were sending it to me, I was thinking it's probably not going to work on the back doors, which is the door I use most often to get up onto my roof. Well, I can confirm that even though it's at a little bit of an angle, it still fits on absolutely fine. Watch this. No problem at all. Fine. So I'm actually really struggling to find anything negative to say about this. The only slight negative, I suppose, which is very minor, is that maybe they could have these glued on already when they come from the factory, because mine's fallen off a couple of times and I'm definitely going to glue mine on. If you like what you've seen and you'd like to get one for yourself and maybe for a friend too, they make a great stocking filler. I'll put a link in the video description for more details, and that will help support this channel too, so please do take a look. These come in various different colours. They sent me the red one. It also comes in yellow, so I'd recommend that you get whichever colour is most different from your car bodywork so that you can always see it when it's in the door and you'll never accidentally slam the door on it forgetting to take it out. They're really useful, they're dead cheap, so you might as well buy one for each car if you've got more than one car, or you could even buy one and leave it in the door on either side, so whenever you're on this side of the car and you want to get up onto the roof, you can get there really quickly. Such a simple gadget. I love it. It's so simple, so easy, but it works really well and it's going to be really useful, I'm sure. Let me know in the comments below if you put stuff up on your roof and if you struggle, and also let me know if you're going to buy one as well. Thanks very much to SUV Doorstep for sending me this through. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to the Switched On Network YouTube channel so you'll get all our videos as soon as they go live. Feel free to share this video with your friends and family if you think they might benefit from one of these on their car. And if you haven't already, feel free to check out some of the other videos on the channel. They're on screen now. But thanks very much for watching. See you next time.